Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Brandon here. Thought I'd get us going with a little bit of excitement, a little bit of action, and I hope you guys are pumped up on your Fridays. I do have a friend coming on for you guys today. She's an efficiency expert, and I know a lot of you have struggled in your businesses to find time to get all the things you need done. And in marketing, I can't help you solve that problem. I can't help you find the time you need to execute your marketing. But if you work on your business and the efficiency of that business, you can get a lot done. So I really wanted to bring on Yvonne today. She's got some exciting news. So let's see if I can get her on for a quick little Friday session. Hopefully this will work for everyone out there. What's up, Eric? There she is. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Hi, hi, hi.
How are you?
I'm
And
good.
great filter on that one.
It was the big party filter. Almost didn't know how to turn it off. I thought it'd just be doing that the whole time. But it definitely is attention getting. We got Eric joined. We got Carrie joining. What's up, everyone? If you guys don't know Yvonne, Yvonne has been interviewed for the podcast. That episode's coming out in a few weeks. And we met at Social Media Marketing World
Yep.
right off the bat, and just right away got
I just threw you under the bus.
threw me into the bus. We started making content together, but I started to learn more about you. And one of the things that you really help people with is how to make their businesses more efficient. But could you tell everyone a little bit more about like how you do that and what you help people with?
So what I'm pretty much is you can call it a business efficiency coach, you can call it a personal CTO, but some people don't know what a CTO is. Um, CTO stands for Chief Technology Officer, but rather than cleaning up your laptop, I clean up your technology and your workflows. What that means is when I work with clients, first of all, we're doing a big brain dump and getting all of your goals and all of that stuff out on a huge whiteboard. There is 2 hours literally just gone picking your brain, what you want to do and where you want to go. And we then take that, we set you up with a roadmap because did you know that you waste about 75% of your time just trying to figure out what you need to do if you are not planning? That's a
Uh,
ton of time.
yeah.
So we start streamlining everything with that, really getting all of that entrepreneurial mind out of your head, determine what's the right course of action, what makes sense, what doesn't make sense. And we then look at technology to automate things. So you are not the one sitting there at your computer 24/7, but you actually work on your business and get your business to a point where it's self-sustainable, where you either way can take a vacation, or if life doesn't work out like it was planned, where you can take time off and just take care of things.
Yeah.
That is the short version of what I do.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And I want to, at the back end of this, I want to give people a little promise that you'll give us a little like tip, like one of the most common things you see that you help people fix, that we're all doing the mistakes we all make. Before that, I don't want it to take forever before people hear about like the biggest news, the announcement that you have that's coming out right now. Would you mind sharing that with us?
So I had a big launch. I'm actually still in launch mode at this point, going from one show to the other and messaging people and doing all the fun stuff that you do on launch week because you don't sleep on launch week. I think I had about 5 coffees already. What we've done is I know that working with a coach is often expensive. I'm not a cheap solution. But what I've done is I've taken all of that knowledge, all of those processes, and made it one concise product. And that is my Bulletproof Business Planner. That puppy right here is, I had to downsize it because we don't want to run around with a book that thick. But it gets you started. Even my clients, or even the people that do work with me, use the planner still too, because it helps you clarify what's happening in your head, build that roadmap for yourself. So you are not going to be struggling with okay, what do I do? A lot of people, including me often enough, we take way too long to tell people what to do. And then other people don't understand that they don't have the brain power to follow through that whole story. So that's in that planner. Your social media training, your habit tracking. Are you networking? Are you taking your water? Are you drinking enough? Because if we don't hydrate, our brain doesn't work. Are you doing your workout? Are you doing those personal things to take care of you that you have to do? But it also helps you on the business side of things, really drill down on your goals. What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? And then cut those down into smaller pieces. So the whole planner is laid out in a way where you have that big brainstorm piece and you're like, holy moly, how am I ever going to get there? And it helps you cut those down into annually goals, into quarterly goals, into monthly goals, and then into weekly action items.
Well, yeah, and if you're using your time more efficiently and you have a process for doing that, suddenly your brain's freed up to do the things that will impact your business. That you're aiming towards the goal, but B, you're freed up to do more things. People are always like, Brandon, I just don't have the time to make marketing a priority on my list. And I'm like, well, then you need to figure out your time. If you can't solve your time or your money and just say, pay someone to do it for me. If you can't afford a big agency to do your marketing for you, you're going to have to solve the time problem. And you need a process to do that. You can't just suddenly find more time in your day. You've got to solve the problem. So I love that you have a solution for everybody.
And the biggest problem when people say, I don't have the time for that, there is usually two reasons for that. You are not charging enough, because if you are booked to the brim and you still have trouble paying your bills or bringing people in, you are not charging enough. Or secondary, you are not setting your priorities right. You need to look at your own business as if it is a client. You need to market it. You need to work on your business. I don't care, even when you can't pay your bills, you need to at least put 1 hour a week aside to work on your business to get to a point where you can pay your bills. Because if you're really just going from client to client and putting out fires rather than looking ahead, and I know how difficult it is. It sounds so easy sitting over here and be like, yeah, I don't care if you can pay your bills or not. Not what I'm saying. I've been there. I've been at a point where I said, I'm like, you know what? I just gonna go clean toilets if that helps me pay the bills. I've been there. But the first time that I was really able to get out of that circle of going from paycheck to paycheck and trying to just get clients in and get money in was when I was able to finally focus on my goals, when I knew where I was going, when I made the decision of, hey, we are moving out of the web design thing. I'm handing that off to the team. I'm not going to make as much money. And that is a scary position when you are moving something out and off to a team that is paying your bills, because suddenly you're going to have less income. Your revenue is the same, but you have more expenses. So suddenly, even though I was established, I was back in a situation of, this is going to be tight because I'm building a new business on another side. And it's freaky, but the moment you focus and you know exactly where you want to go and what you want to make happen, decisions come easier. You know exactly the steps you need to do, but to get there, you need to sit down, you need to spend the time to figure those things out, to lay out that roadmap. And that takes time. That doesn't happen in 5 minutes.
And, I do want to make sure people get quickly, and we'll put it in the comments as well, like, where do they find you and what you're talking about today?
So you can find me pretty much anywhere on all social media platforms as Ask Yvie. That's ASKYVI. There is a pop-up on my website that links you right over to the Indiegogo campaign. There is a whole bunch of posts on my Facebook that links you right over to the Indiegogo campaign. When you also can just go to the Indiegogo page, Indiegogo.com, that's with an IE, and you can look for the Bulletproof Business Planner. Again, it's linked everywhere else too. We do have a short link that is igg.me/AT/bulletproof.
Yeah, and we'll put that in the notes. I think Ask Yvie is the easiest place to get it, as long as you put YVI instead of Ivy.
Yep.
You flip it, you put YV. So AskYvie.com. It's got all the details you guys need for the Bulletproof Business Planner. And you know what? It's funny. I keep hearing, like, everywhere I go now, I keep running into this book called For Profit Business. And it's on my next list of books to read to figure out. Basically, the premise is, you need to make sure you're building your plan for what you want your business to make, and you're including your profit in that as something that's not touched, and you reverse your expenses out of that and what you need to do in your business. Talk to me about that, because I know that also this Bulletproof Business Planner is kind of connected in that same kind of theory.
Yes, and I think what you're talking about is Profit First from Mike
Yes.
Michalowicz.
Yes.
Amazing book. It is a pain in the butt to implement when you are in your business. When you are starting out, peeps, if you are watching this and you're just starting out with your business, please, 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 please implement it now. It's going to make your life so much easier. So for people that don't know what Profit First is, think back to your grandma. I love that way of explaining it. Think back to your grandma. She came home with a paycheck, she came home with a cash, and often enough our grandparents just took envelopes. They took a couple envelopes. A percentage of the money went in for rent, another one for utilities, groceries, and then bad times. And they sorted their money out like that. And Profit First is the exact same idea. So you pretty much have 5 initial accounts. Part of that is that, first of all, you always put a percentage aside as a profit. If that goes back into your business, or if you just have a Starbucks with that, whatever it is, but you are putting a little profit aside. You also put your taxes aside, you put your operation expenses aside, and you put your owner pay aside. Yes, paying yourself. You should pay yourself. Even if it's just a small amount, you should pay yourself. There is psychology behind it and that kind of thing that really also helps you stay in your business and stay busy. Now, that happens on a separate piece of thing, but where that combines with the planner is we have financial tracking in the planner, because what happens with us often, we are passionate about what we do. And we might just get caught up with, ooh, I want to update my website. That's one of mine. I want to update my website. Ooh, I saw that and I want to do that. And suddenly 3 days is gone and I have done nothing on client work, which means no client work done, no money coming in. So a big piece of this is discovering what is your annually income goal. We calculate that down to a monthly income goal. Then each month decide how many days do you actually want to work, which then determines the daily income goal. And then we have a little visual tracking in there with 4 boxes where you can do the color in kind of thing for 25%, 50%, 75%, and 100% of that income goal. That helps you visually keep you on track to see, am I on track with where I want to be with my income this month, or am I behind? Or did I actually make some extra?
Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah, I appreciate that. It's been topical. Like, everyone's talking about it right now. I'm like, this is the things we need. So again,
yep.
I can't fix these parts of your business for you, but if you want to get a process and a system to help you get there, check this out. And if nothing else, check out the group. Check out AskEvie.com. She works with business owners all the time. Each week they get together, they have coffee, they work together, they co-work, they solve problems each week on how to be more efficient. And now she has a system and approach too that she's bringing to you to support that. So anything else you want to leave the group with today? I know this is a quick one because it's Friday, but I appreciate you being here.
Thanks so much for having me. And guys, I'm always open. If you can't find something, if you have a question, if you're struggling with something, if something doesn't make sense, do not hesitate. Just message me. I'm here. The easiest one is really messaging me through the Facebook page. So Ask Evie on Facebook. The handle is the same everywhere, just because it doesn't get lost in the message requests. I usually do check my message requests on the personal too, but just message me. There is a messenger on the website. There is a messenger on my freebie site. It's all there. I'm really here to help. So if you have a questions, if you're running into an issue or just want to know something, or just say hi, jump in my messenger. I'm there, and I'm always happy to chat.
Awesome. Well, I wish you the best. I'm going to check out that planner. I hope you guys do too.
Easy.
AskEvie.com, Evie with a YVI. All right, girl. Thank you. Have a good Friday. Good weekend.
Thanks. You too.
Talk soon.
Bye.
Bye.